was at the lowest point of my life.
WWE and I have come to an agreement, and we fix everything out of court.
Throughout the years, WWE has banned numerous wrestlers for various reasons, ranging from behavioral issues to violating wellness policies.
There's one thing you're better at than I am, and that's kissing Vince McMahon's ass.
In this video, we will show you the sensational stories of these wrestlers who have faced permanent exile from the world of WWE forever.
You're a joke of a man. You're a joke of a man.
Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit's journey into professional wrestling began in the late 1980s when he honed his skills and showcased his immense talent. Born on May 21, 1967, in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Benoit's passion for wrestling was ignited at a young age. He idolized legendary wrestlers like Dynamite Kid and Bret Hart, whose technical prowess and intensity inspired him to pursue a career in the ring. His relentless dedication marked Benoit's early years in the wrestling industry. He trained rigorously, perfecting his craft and mastering the art of high-flying maneuvers and submission holds. His hard work paid off when he made his professional debut in 1985, captivating audiences with his impressive athleticism and raw intensity. Benoit's success in WCW caught the attention of the biggest wrestling promotion in the world, the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now known as WWE. In 2000, he made his highly anticipated debut in the company, instantly making an impact with his technical prowess and hard-hitting style. Benoit's matches against Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, and The Rock were legendary, leaving fans in awe of his abilities. Benoit amassed an impressive collection of championships throughout his career, including multiple reigns as the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and the Intercontinental Champion. The story of Chris Benoit is one of the most tragic and shocking in the history of professional wrestling. Benoit was once a respected and talented wrestler known for his technical prowess and intense in-ring performances, but behind closed doors, he was struggling with severe physical and mental health issues. One of the most prominent controversies surrounding Benoit was his reported abuse of performance-enhancing drugs. Like many wrestlers of his era, Benoit faced immense pressure to maintain a certain physique and perform at an extraordinary level. It was rumored that he turned to steroids and other substances to enhance his physical abilities, but the full extent of his usage remains a subject of speculation. In addition to the alleged drug abuse, Benoit's relationships were also marred by turmoil. He was married twice, with his first marriage ending in divorce. His second marriage to Nancy Sullivan, also known as Woman in the Wrestling World, would become the center of a tragic and shocking incident. In 2007, the wrestling world was rocked by the news of a horrific double murder-suicide involving Chris Benoit, his wife Nancy, and their young son Daniel. The details that emerged were chilling and heartbreaking. It was revealed that Benoit had strangled his wife to death before taking the life of his 7-year-old son. Finally, he ended his own life by hanging himself in his weight room. One aspect that came to light was Benoit's physical health's toll on him. Years of intense wrestling matches had resulted in numerous injuries, including concussions and damage to his brain. It was later discovered that Benoit had been suffering from a condition known as chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, a degenerative brain disease caused by repeated head trauma. This condition can lead to severe behavioral changes, including aggression and depression. The combination of physical pain, potential substance abuse, and the deteriorating mental state caused by CTE created a perfect storm within Benoit's life. In response to the tragedy, WWE took immediate action and posthumously banned Benoit from all their platforms. The company wanted to distance itself from the horrific events and send a clear message that such actions would not be tolerated. The ban on Benoit was not just a consequence of the crime itself, but also a reflection of its impact on the perception of professional wrestling. The tragedy shed light on the physical and mental toll that the industry can take on its performers. It sparked conversations about the importance of mental health and the need for support systems within the wrestling community. Since the ban, WWE has made a conscious effort to remember the victims of the tragedy while distancing themselves from Benoit. Sunny. Tammy Sytch, better known by her ring name Sunny, burst onto the wrestling scene in the early 1990s. She captivatingly captured audiences with her beauty, charisma, and undeniable talent. She quickly became a fan favorite and paved the way for future generations of WWE divas. Sunny's journey to stardom began in the late 1980s when she caught the attention of WWE executives with her stunning looks and vibrant personality. In 1995, she made her debut as the manager of the Body Donnas, a tag team consisting of Chris Candido Candido and Tom Pritchard. Sitch quickly became an integral part of the WWE roster with her undeniable presence and ability to command attention. As the original WWE diva, Sitch brought a new level of glamour and sex appeal to professional wrestling. Her provocative outfits and seductive demeanor made her an instant sensation among male fans, while her strong-willed and confident persona resonated with female viewers. Sitch was a trailblazer, breaking barriers and redefining the role of women in the industry. Not only did Sitch possess the looks and charisma, but she also had a keen business sense. She recognized the potential for merchandising and marketing opportunities, creating her line of merchandise, including t-shirts, posters, and even a trading card. Sitch's entrepreneurial spirit set her apart from her peers and solidified her status as a true icon in the wrestling world. However, with fame came its fair share of challenges. Sitch's personal life became a subject of public scrutiny as rumors of backstage affairs and tumultuous relationships began to circulate. Despite the controversies, Sitch remained a beloved figure among fans, captivated by her on-screen presence and undeniable talent. Throughout her career, Sitch achieved numerous accolades and milestones. She became the first ever WWE diva to be featured on the cover of Playboy magazine, solidifying her status as a sex symbol. Her popularity soared, and she became one of the most recognizable faces in the industry. But as the saying goes, the higher you climb, the harder you fall. Sitch's demons began to take a toll on her professional life. Substance abuse issues and legal troubles started to overshadow her accomplishments in the ring. The once vibrant and charismatic diva was spiraling out of control, and it wouldn't be long before her actions caught up with her. As Tammy Sitch kept shining, so did the controversies and legal troubles that ultimately led to her banishment from the WWE. Behind the scenes, Sitch's personal life was unraveling, and her actions would severely affect her career. One of the first major controversies surrounding Sitch was her tumultuous relationship with fellow wrestler Chris Candido, who was also her real-life boyfriend. Their relationship was marred by infidelity and public arguments, which often spilled over into the wrestling world. The drama surrounding their relationship distracted Sitch and Candido, affecting their performances in the ring. Substance abuse also became a significant issue for her, leading to a series of legal troubles. In 2012, Sitch's legal troubles became worse when she was arrested multiple times for various offenses. Charges range from disorderly conduct to driving under the influence. These incidents not only tarnished her reputation, but also put her career in jeopardy. The WWE, known for its strict code of conduct, could no longer turn a blind eye to Sitch's behavior. The last nail in the coffin came in 2016 when Sitch was arrested for violating her parole. This arrest marked a turning point in her relationship with the WWE. The company, having exhausted all avenues of support and rehabilitation, made the difficult decision to sever ties with Sitch. She was officially banned from the WWE, ending her once promising career in professional wrestling. Hulk Hogan. Few names are as popular in the world of professional wrestling as Hulk Hogan. With his larger-than-life persona and unmatched charisma, Hogan became a household name and the face of WWE for decades. Born Terry Jean Bollea, Hogan started his professional wrestling career in 1977 and was one of the best wrestlers in the 1980s. Due to his unique style and lovable personality, he won multiple titles and earned several endorsements. Even after retiring in 2012, he remained a prominent Hall of Famer in WWE. Hulk Hogan's ban from WWE didn't happen overnight. It was the culmination of a series of events that shook the wrestling world and left a lasting impact on his career. While the leaked sex tape and the racist remarks it revealed played a significant role, other factors contributed to his ban from the company. Following the release of the sex tape in 2015, WWE took swift action and banned Hogan from all their platforms, including their gaming platform. The racist comments made on the tape were deemed unacceptable and went against the company's values of inclusivity and respect. WWE clarified that they would not tolerate such behavior from anyone associated with their brand. However, Hogan's ban wasn't permanent. After several years, WWE decided to give him another chance. In 2018, Hogan returned to the company and delivered a speech to the locker room backstage before the Extreme Rules pay-per-view event. It was meant to be a moment of redemption and reconciliation, but it didn't go as planned. Many in attendance felt that Hogan's apology fell short. Instead of taking full responsibility for his actions, he seemed more concerned with being caught on tape. Hogan's initial statement that he didn't know he was being recorded and his advice to talent to be cautious about being filmed undermined the sincerity of his apology. It left a lingering doubt in the minds of both fans and fellow wrestlers. Despite the controversy surrounding Hogan, he had personal meetings with some of WWE's top African-American stars, including Big E and Titus O'Neil. Both wrestlers have publicly stated that they have forgiven Hogan and have chosen to move forward. However, the wrestling industry as a whole has been been critical of Hogan's actions and the impact they have had on the perception of the sport. In the same year the sex tape leaked, AEW CEO Tony Khan made a bold statement declaring that both Hogan and his ex-wife Linda were banned from the company. The decision came after Linda posted an insensitive comment about the Black Lives Matter movement, causing widespread outrage. Khan, known for his commitment to inclusivity and diversity, couldn't turn a blind eye to Hogan's past actions. Khan revealed that Hogan's racist remarks on the leaked sex tape were the primary factor in his decision. Khan expressed his inability to work with someone who had made such offensive comments and never truly apologized. He emphasized the importance of standing up for his black friends, football players, and employees, and not allowing Hogan's actions to go unchecked. Hulk Hogan's ban from WWE profoundly impacted his career and public perception. Once hailed as the ultimate wrestling icon, Hogan faced a tarnished reputation and a long road to redemption. The ban from WWE meant that Hogan was cut off from the biggest platform in professional wrestling. It limited his opportunities to showcase his talent and connect with fans globally. For a wrestler who had spent decades in the spotlight, this was a significant blow to his career. But the impact of Hogan's ban extended beyond the wrestling ring. The leaked sex tape and the racist remarks it revealed had a detrimental effect on his public image. Hogan went from being a beloved figure to a symbol of controversy and racial insensitivity. The public's perception of him shifted dramatically, and he became a subject of scrutiny and criticism. Despite attempts to apologize and mend fences, Hogan struggled to regain the trust and support of fans and the wrestling community. Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is a name that resonates with fans of professional wrestling around the world. Known for his high-flying acrobatics and daredevil stunts, Hardy captured the hearts of millions with his charismatic personality and undeniable talent. But behind the charming personality of the wrestling world lies a tragic tale that unfolded in the life of this enigmatic superstar. Let's take a trip down memory lane. It was the late 90s when professional wrestling was reaching new heights of popularity. Amid this wrestling revolution emerged a young and fearless superstar named Jeff Hardy. Born on August 31st, 1977, in Cameron, North Carolina, Jeff was destined for greatness from an early age. Jeff's passion for wrestling was ignited at a young age, as he and his brother Matt Hardy spent countless hours perfecting their moves in their backyard ring. Little did they know that their dreams of becoming professional wrestlers would soon become a reality. Jeff and Matt began their wrestling journey in local promotions, honing their skills and captivating audiences with their unique style. Their high-flying maneuvers and risk-taking attitude set them apart from the rest, earning them a reputation as the daredevils of the ring. It wasn't long before the Hardy Boys caught the attention of the biggest wrestling promotion in the world, WWE. In 1998, Jeff and Matt signed with WWE, ready to take the wrestling world by storm. Jeff's hard work and dedication paid off when he captured his first WWE championship in 2001. It was a defining moment in his career, solidifying his status as one of the industry's top stars. But with success came the pressures of fame and the temptations that lurked in the shadows. Unfortunately, Jeff battled with addiction, finding solace in a partying lifestyle that threatened to consume him. The consequences of Jeff's choices soon caught up with him. Legal troubles and run-ins with the law became a recurring theme in his life, casting a dark shadow over his once promising career. Jeff Hardy's resilience and undeniable talent kept him in the spotlight despite the setbacks, but only for a short time. Jeff's addiction issues led to erratic behavior and missed appearances, leaving fans and promoters concerned for his well-being. The once reliable superstar became a liability as his battles overshadowed his in-ring performances. News headlines began to focus on Jeff's substance abuse problems, presenting him as a man spiraling out of control. The wrestling world watched in disbelief as one of its most beloved stars seemed to be self-destructing. Fellow wrestlers expressed concern for Jeff, pleading with him to seek help and turn his life around. But addiction is a powerful adversary, and Jeff's battle was far from over. The consequences of Jeff's addiction soon caught up with him. He faced multiple suspensions from WWE, sidelining him from the ring and leaving fans wondering if they would ever see their hero make a comeback. In a moment of clarity, Jeff publicly apologized for his actions, acknowledging the pain he had caused to his loved ones and fans. It was a step towards redemption, but the road to recovery would be long and arduous. Jeff sought treatment for his addiction, entering rehab programs to regain control of his life. It was a difficult journey, filled with setbacks and moments of doubt, but Jeff remained determined determined to overcome his demons. After a period of absence, Jeff triumphantly returned to WWE, much to the delight of his fans. The wrestling world held its breath, hoping this would mark a new chapter in Jeff's life, one of sobriety and success. Jeff's renewed focus and dedication were evident in his performances. He poured his heart and soul into every match, reminding fans of the incredible talent that had captivated them in the first place. In 2021, Hardy started using drugs again and refused to go to rehab. He left WWE after a dispute with management and signed up with AEW. Randy Savage, born Randall Mario Poffo on November 15, 1952, in Columbus, Ohio, Savage was destined for greatness. With a father, Angelo Poffo, a well-known wrestler, the world of wrestling ran through Randy's veins. Savage's journey to stardom began in the territorial wrestling promotions of the 70s. He honed his skills and perfected his craft, captivating audiences with his athleticism and charisma. It wasn't long before his talent caught the attention of the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now known as World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. In 1985, Savage debuted in the WWF, instantly becoming a fan favorite. With his signature flashy attire, including his iconic sunglasses and colorful robes, Savage commanded attention wherever he went. Savage's technical prowess and high-flying maneuvers left audiences in awe. His matches were filled with electrifying moments as he executed his famous diving elbow drop from the top rope, which would become synonymous with his name. His intensity and passion for every match made him an instant superstar. In 1988, Savage reached the pinnacle of his career when he won the WWF Championship at WrestleMania 4. This victory solidified his status as one of the greatest wrestlers of his time. The Macho Man, as he was affectionately known, became a household name, captivating fans with his larger-than-life personality and captivating promos. As the 1990s rolled in, Savage was entangled in a web of backstage politics and personal rivalries that would ultimately shape his career. One of the key sources of conflict for Savage was his strained relationship with Hulk Hogan. The two had initially formed a formidable alliance known as the Mega Powers, which captivated audiences with their explosive chemistry. However, as their popularity soared, so did the egos and ambitions of both men. Rumors of jealousy and power struggles began to circulate, with Savage allegedly feeling overshadowed by Hogan's persona. The tension between the two reached its boiling point during the build-up to WrestleMania 9 in 1993. Savage, who had held the championship for over a year, was set to defend his title against Yokozuna. However, in a shocking turn of events, Hogan swooped in and took the spotlight, defeating Yokozuna and claiming the championship. This unexpected twist left Savage feeling betrayed and marginalized. Also, Savage couldn't understand why Hogan was paid significantly more and received more spotlight events than him. The backstage politics didn't end there. Savage also found himself at odds with Vince McMahon, the head of the WWE. As the company's owner and chief decision-maker, McMahon held immense power over the wrestlers' careers. Savage's desire for creative control clashed with McMahon's vision for the WWE, leading to frequent disagreements and power struggles. One of the most notable instances of this conflict occurred when Savage became the color commentator for WWE's flagship show, Monday Night Raw. Savage's unfiltered and often controversial commentary style clashed with McMahon's desire for a more controlled and family-friendly image. This clash of creative visions further strained their relationship and fueled the fire of Savage's growing discontent. Personal rivalries within the locker room also contributed to Savage's decision to leave the WWE. One of the most prominent feuds was with fellow wrestling legend Ric Flair. The two engaged in a bitter rivalry inside and outside the ring, each vying for the fans' spotlight and adoration. Their animosity spilled over into real life, further fueling the tensions between Savage and the WWE. Amidst the backstage politics and personal rivalries, Randy Savage decided to part ways with the WWE, then WWF in 1994. While he wasn't technically banned, he never returned until his unfortunate death in 2011. He died of a heart attack brought on by atherosclerosis. Savage was driving at the time and crashed into a tree after losing consciousness behind the wheel. Bruno San Martino. Bruno San Martino's career spanned over 4 decades. He became a household name and a symbol of strength and resilience. San Martino got into professional wrestling in 1950. At that time, professional wrestling was gaining immense popularity across the United States. Amid this wrestling revolution, a young man from Italy would emerge as one of the greatest legends the sport had ever seen. Born on October 6, 1935, in Pizzoferrato, Italy, San Martino's journey to wrestling stardom was ordinary. At 15, he and his family immigrated migrated to the United States, seeking a better life. Bruno's immense strength and natural athleticism quickly caught the attention of wrestling promoters. In 1959, he made his professional wrestling debut, captivating audiences with his raw power. It wasn't long before the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, now known as the WWE, took notice of this rising star. In 1963, Bruno San Martino achieved the ultimate milestone in his career. He defeated the legendary Nature Boy Buddy Rogers in just 48 seconds to become the WWF World Heavyweight Champion. This victory marked the beginning of an unprecedented reign that would last for an astonishing 2,803 days, a record that still stands today.
And all the years I've been wrestling, the fans have known me never to run away from any opponent.
San Martino's dominance in the ring was unmatched. He defended his title against formidable opponents, captivating audiences with incredible strength and technical prowess. The fans adored him, packing arenas across the country to witness the unstoppable force that was Bruno San Martino. But as the years went by, the wrestling landscape began to change. New stars emerged, and the industry transformed. And amidst this shifting landscape, tensions between Bruno San Martino and the WWE started to simmer. The WWE was evolving, embracing a more entertainment-focused approach, while Bruno remained steadfast in his belief that wrestling should prioritize athleticism and competition to maintain authenticity. This clash of ideologies led to disagreements between San Martino and the WWE management. Bruno felt that the company was moving away from the core values that he held dear, and he became increasingly vocal about his concerns. But a difference in philosophy wasn't the only issue that caused friction. There were also issues of creative control and financial disputes. San Martino felt that his input was being disregarded, and he grew frustrated with the WWE's direction. The strained relationship between Bruno San Martino and the WWE management had reached a boiling point. A key factor contributing to this rupture was a contractual dispute. Bruno felt that the terms offered by the WWE did not reflect his contributions and the legacy he had built. Negotiations became heated, and both sides stood their ground. As tensions escalated, personal conflicts also played a significant role in San Martino's decision to leave. Rumors circulated about backstage disagreements and clashes with certain WWE executives. The strain on their relationship had become too much to bear. Also, it was uncovered that Bruno San Martino had been battling undisclosed health issues, which had taken a toll on his physical well-being and affected his ability to perform at the level he once did. This revelation shed new light on San Martino's frustrations and his desire to prioritize his health and well-being over his wrestling career. It became clear that the strain of the industry, combined with his undisclosed health struggles, had pushed him to make a difficult decision. And so, in a shocking turn of events, Bruno San Martino decided to part ways with the WWE. Bruno San Martino was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2013. In April 2018, Bruno died of multi-organ failure caused by heart problems. He died a legend, and his legacy will never be forgotten. CM Punk. In the late 2000s, the landscape of professional wrestling was forever changed with the arrival of a young and rebellious superstar named CM Punk. Born Philip Jack Brooks on October 26, 1978, in Chicago, Illinois, Punk's journey to the pinnacle of WWE was anything but conventional. Punk's rise to stardom began in the independent wrestling circuit, where he honed his craft and developed a reputation for his no-nonsense attitude and straight-edge lifestyle. His unique blend of technical prowess, high-flying maneuvers, and unapologetic personality caught the attention of wrestling fans worldwide. In 2005, CM Punk debuted in WWE's developmental territory, Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW. It didn't take long for him to make an impact, capturing the OVW Heavyweight Championship and showcasing his undeniable talent. His time in OVW was a stepping stone to the main roster, where he would soon make his mark. In 2006, CM Punk burst onto the WWE scene, bringing his rebellious spirit and captivating presence to Monday Night Raw. Fans were immediately drawn to his charismatic persona and his ability to connect with the audience on a deeper level. Punk's straight-edge lifestyle, which meant abstaining from alcohol, drugs, and other vices, resonated with a generation seeking an alternative to the excesses of the entertainment industry. As the years went by, CM Punk's star continued to rise. He captured multiple championships, including the WWE Championship, which he held for a record-breaking 434 days. Punk's reign as champion champion solidified his status as one of the most dominant and influential figures in WWE history. But it wasn't just his in-ring success that made CM Punk a force to be reckoned with. He was also a master on the microphone, delivering scathing promos that blurred the lines between fiction and reality. Punk's infamous pipe bomb promo in 2011, where he openly criticized WWE management and voiced his frustrations, may have been the beginning of the end of his career with the company. As CM Punk's popularity soared to unprecedented heights, the wrestling world held its breath, eagerly awaiting his next move. In January 2014, after the Royal Rumble pay-per-view event, CM Punk abruptly disappeared from WWE television. Fans were left bewildered and desperate for answers. Rumors began to circulate, speculating the reasons for Punk's sudden departure. It wasn't until several months later that the truth started to emerge. Reports surfaced of backstage conflicts between CM Punk and WWE management. Allegedly, Punk was frustrated with the direction of his character, the lack of creative input, and the grueling schedule that took a toll on his physical and mental well-being. In an interview with Colt Cabana on his podcast, The Art of Wrestling, CM Punk finally broke his silence. He revealed the shocking details of his departure from WWE, painting a picture of a toxic work environment and a strained relationship with the company. According to Punk, he had been wrestling with numerous injuries that were not properly addressed by WWE's medical staff. He claimed that he was misdiagnosed and mistreated, leading to a decline in his health and overall dissatisfaction with the company. Punk's frustrations reached a boiling point, and he decided to walk away from the industry that had been his life for over a decade. The fallout from Punk's departure was seismic. Fans rallied behind him, expressing their support and admiration for his courage to stand against the corporate machine. The hashtag #ThankYouPunk trended worldwide on social media as the wrestling community acknowledged his contributions and impact. But the story didn't end there. In a shocking turn of events, CM Punk filed a lawsuit against WWE in 2015, alleging medical malpractice and negligence. The lawsuit further strained his relationship with the company. Alberto Del Rio. Once a prominent figure in the WWE, Del Rio's career took a dramatic turn when he found himself at the center of a shocking ban from the company. Del Rio's journey in the WWE began in the late 2000s when he quickly made a name for himself thanks to his strength and adaptability. With his chiseled physique, impeccable in-ring skills, and undeniable charisma, Del Rio captivated audiences when he stepped inside the squared circle. His rise to prominence was swift and remarkable. Del Rio's debut match against Rey Mysterio showcased his ability to command the crowd's attention. It was clear that he possessed the potential to become a future champion. In the years that followed, Del Rio's star continued to rise. He engaged in fierce rivalries with some of the biggest names in the industry, including John Cena, CM Punk, and Randy Orton. Each match was a spectacle, filled with high-flying maneuvers, bone-crushing submissions, and intense storytelling. Del Rio's in-ring portrayed a character of wealth and privilege, often arriving in luxury cars and accompanied by a personal ring announcer. This persona, combined with his undeniable talent, made him a fan favorite and a formidable presence in the WWE. He also had a knack for capturing championship gold. Throughout his tenure in the WWE, Del Rio held numerous titles, including the WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, and United States Championship. His championship reign solidified his status as one of the top performers in the company. Del Rio's success extended beyond the WWE as well. He represented Mexico in the 2011 Royal Rumble match, showcasing his international appeal and further cementing his reputation as a global superstar. His impact on the wrestling world was undeniable. Fans eagerly awaited his every move. However, as with any story of triumph, there were also moments of controversy. Del Rio's outspoken nature and occasional backstage altercations raised eyebrows and led to whispers of backstage politics. As Alberto Del Rio's career continued to soar, the wrestling world was not without its fair share of controversies and incidents that would ultimately contribute to his ban from the WWE. One of the most notable incidents occurred in 2014 when Del Rio was embroiled in a backstage altercation with a fellow WWE employee. Reports surfaced of a heated argument escalated into a physical altercation, resulting in Del Rio's release from the company. While Del Rio's release was met with disappointment from his loyal fan base, it wasn't long before he made a triumphant return to the WWE. In 2015, he made a surprise comeback at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, much to the audience's delight. Del Del Rio had put the past behind him and was ready to reclaim his spot at the top of the wrestling world. However, his return was not without its own set of controversies. Rumors began to circulate about Del Rio's behavior outside of the ring, with reports of unprofessional conduct and a strained relationship with WWE management. These rumors only intensified when Del Rio's real-life relationship with fellow WWE superstar Paige became public knowledge. The couple's tumultuous relationship played out in the public eye, further fueling speculation about Del Rio's personal life and its impact on his professional career. In 2016, Del Rio's controversy peaked when the WWE suspended him for a wellness policy violation. The violation, which was never publicly disclosed, raised questions about Del Rio's commitment to maintaining a clean and healthy lifestyle. The suspension showed that even the most talented and beloved performers were not immune to the consequences of their actions. Despite the suspension, Del Rio returned to the WWE once again, determined to prove himself and regain the trust of both the company and the fans. He continued to compete in high-profile matches and engage in compelling storylines, showcasing his resilience and unwavering passion for the sport. Watch the next video for more interesting content.